in terms of picking your events, narrowing down what panels you're going to have, and overall planning the course of the convention weekend.
So tell us about some of the guests you have here for the weekend.
Well, we had all sorts of different cultural guests this weekend, and we also had our two anime-related type guests. We had Robert Axelrod, the voice of Lord Zed, and I know you did an interview with him earlier. He's a character. He had a lot of fun doing the gaming downstairs with the guys that won the Power Ranger auction. We had a charity auction for the Humane Society that was Power Rangers playing against Lord Zed, and he actually played Lord Zed for it and did the voices and everything. So it was very much fun. I heard from everybody who was involved in it. So he's a character. And Amelie Belcher, who's absolutely a character. If you've ever met her at a convention, she's an artist, and she draws all sorts of strange things. She draws anthros, she draws shoujo, pretty girls, she draws Bishonen, she draws Bishonen Beetlejuice, she draws everything. And she's actually going to be doing artwork for us for Ectocon, for our Ghostbusters convention that we're working on, trying to make happen in 2011. And then also our cultural guests, we had a group of geisha performers, Three Rivers Okia, who have been fabulous all weekend, wearing full Maiko costume and makeup, doing tea ceremony presentations and panels on geisha life. And then we also had the St. Louis Osua Taiko, which were taiko drummers, and they did a wonderful workshop yesterday. High energy, tons of awesome throwing your arms in the air drumming, very, very, very Japanese. And then we also had Bunraku puppets on Friday night, the Bunraku Bay puppet troupe from Colombia.
You also had a cosplay guest of honor, and you have you have a $5 cosplay discount. Well, it made it perfect so that I could ask this question.
Yes.
Tell us why you focus on cosplay in that way.
Well, we had a cosplay guest of honor. Her name is Cindy Brown. She's a great cosplayer and did some wonderful panels that were packed. She didn't expect that many people and didn't print off enough sheets, she said. But we do the cosplay discount also, a $5 cosplay discount, and we open it up so that it's a very open cosplay discount, because it's really about people having fun in costume and being here. But the reason that we focus so much on costuming and cosplay, and why we put a lot of our attention and a lot of our staff into our masquerade, which is our cosplay contest, is because the world that I come from in terms of fandom, my very first thing that got me into going to conventions was costuming. I'm part of the St. Louis Costumers Guild, a chapter of the International Costumers Guild, and so is my husband and several of the other staff members. So our focus on costuming and cosplay is a major part of why we run conventions and why we go to conventions. We always cosplay at conventions we go to. We always cosplay at conventions we run.
So for the last question, let me ask about your unique convention, the BishiCon. There's YowieCon. Tell us why you branched off and started BishiCon, a boys' love convention.
Well, I started BishiCon and for several different reasons. I mean, there is already YowieCon, and YowieCon's great. You know, it's a great thing that it's there. But YowieCon is in San Francisco, and San Francisco is a really freaking long way from this side of the country, and there's really not a good way to get there unless you fly, because of the Rockies being there and all of the winding that you have to do to get through them. So basically I wanted to have a Yowie convention for this side of the country, but I figured that doing it just like YowieCon would basically be like trying to make a YowieCon over here, and it would always just be that comparison. And also, we realized that a good portion of the fans that like Yowie, a lot of them don't like the hardcore. A lot of them are younger fans or even older fans that are very much into the romance and into the you know, just the cutesy, fluffy boys love aspects of it. And we're like, well, you know, we want to be able to enjoy that part of the Yowie too, and not have that pressure to make it all 18 plus all the time, all naughty all the time. So, you know, I mean, as much fun as that is, and yes, we do have quite a bit of that at BishiCon, especially in the after hours time when it's 18 plus, we made it a convention that is for male romance lovers, and so we also incorporate romance from other genres. It's not strictly an anime genre convention. We do slash pairings. We do male romance novels. We had Dream Spinner Press there last year in the dealer's room, and then hanging out in the convention spaces signing their books, and they do male romance, not anime related at all. It's completely, it's novels just like romance novels you can buy in the store, but featuring guys. So we saw that there was definitely a very wide variety of people who liked yaoi and liked slash and liked boys love and male romance, and we thought we could appeal to all of those groups by incorporating a little bit of everything.
Thanks so much, Katrina. Good talking to you.